Are you trying to lose fat but unsuccessful? In this video, I'm going to go over 4 reasons why you might be failing. Let's go. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the series. Today, we're going to be talking about a very important topic. If you've been following me for a while now, whether it is here or on Instagram handle, do give me a follow. You will know that I'm on my very own fat loss journey, and majority of the people who reach out to me pretty much have the same goals. They are looking to lean down, lose some weight, build some muscle in the process, and overall look good. But I get questions, DMs all the time saying, hey, I'm eating clean, I'm working out, I'm doing everything right, but I'm not losing weight. I am not seeing results. What is going on? And once we start talking, it's usually one of these mistakes. So the goal of this video is to go over 4 mistakes that I see most often, and by the end of it, in case you are making one or more of these mistakes, you can correct them and continue to make gains and look your best this summer. So if you are looking forward to this video, smash the like button, subscribe, and without further ado, let's get started. Mistake number 1, not tracking calories. This is by far the most important or biggest reason why we do not see results, guys. Most of the time, we are either not in a calorie deficit, or in case we are not tracking our macros. Now, I have made videos on how a calorie deficit works and how to calculate it, so do watch that. But once you have that figured out, it is so important to know what is going into our body. It is so important to track your macros. We are notoriously bad in estimating how much food we're eating. So my suggestion is get a food scale. I know it sounds super crazy at first, but the more you use it, the easier it gets. And the longer you use it, the lesser you'll need it. And once you get the hang of it, once you understand nutrition, once you understand what's in your food, you can slowly transition into intuitive eating. But to start off, track your calories. Mistake number 2, restricting certain foods. Now, let me just start off by saying, if you practice clean eating and it's sustainable for you and it's working for you, then that's great. By all means, go for it. But for 95% of the people, including me, it's just not possible. For me, it's just not sustainable, and personally, I don't like cutting anything out. So making drastic changes to your diet might sound doable in the beginning, but I promise you, after a week, after 2 weeks, you will go crazy. And honestly, it leads to this vicious cycle, guys. You try to restrict for a week, for 2 weeks, and then you go crazy, you start binging, and then you feel bad about yourself, and then you start restricting yourself again, and the cycle just keeps repeating. You're not gonna see any results. 5 months, 6 months is gonna go by, and you're just gonna be in this vicious cycle over and over again. At the end of the day, guys, it all leads down to making smarter choices. If you are craving pancakes for breakfast, make my high protein pancake recipe. If you are craving a snack, make my chicken cutlet recipe. So you just need to figure out a way to fit all of these things into your macros, guys. That way you can do this long term, and anything long term will fetch you results. Moving on to mistake number 3 is creating huge deficits. Now, this kind of ties in with the previous point, but I wanted to emphasize on it a little more. But creating huge deficits, calorie deficits, is just not feasible long term, guys. The amount of calories that you eat per day is so important. But what a lot of people do is they just cut everything out, and they cut their calories way too low for immediate results. And let's be honest, guys, we all know people who have done this. I know for a fact that I have done it in the past. And don't get me wrong, these low-calorie diets, most of the time will work the first couple of weeks, because you shock your body, you create these huge deficits, you lose a lot of water, you do lose a lot of weight. But after a couple of weeks, you will hit a plateau. Your metabolism will crash. What do you do then? Since you've already created such a huge deficit, you can't reduce it further, and it's all downhill from there. So my suggestion, guys, is create small deficits so that 1, you can add the foods you love, and 2, when you do hit a plateau, you have a buffer to reduce it further. And finally, mistake number 4 is quitting when things get difficult. This is a mistake I see so many people make all the time, and it's not just in fitness, it's in all aspects of life. When things get tough, when things don't go their way, they quit. Day 1, we are all excited, we are super pumped, we are ready to go, but if we don't see results in a week or in 2 weeks, that excitement sinks and we start having second thoughts of whether this is worth it or not. And once those thoughts overpower you, it is a recipe for disaster. It is not easy, guys. You are not going to see results like this. There will be weeks, there will be months where the weight on the scale doesn't go down or you are not seeing any changes. It is all normal. It is going to happen. But quitting is not going to make things better. You will get nowhere in life by giving up when things get tough, guys. When you say you will do something, just do it. Let me give you an example. I'm not going to take anyone else's example, and I'm going to just take an example of myself here, okay? I have been making YouTube videos for months now, and my average view count per video is anywhere between 50 to 200, and my subscriber count is going up very slowly. Definitely not at the rate of the amount of effort that I put into this. There are so many times where I feel like giving up. I do a day job, I do so many other things, and sometimes I do feel like giving up, but I believe in it, guys, and I know at some point it will pay off. So just believe in it and just keep going. Quitting is never a solution. With that, guys, we come to the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it informative. If you did, please give it a like and do subscribe to the channel. And also do let me know in the comment section below which mistakes you have been making or you have made in the past. I would love to know. And with that, you take care, you stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.